I spectated the $50,000 World Series of Warzone Solo YOLO, where one player will receive $50,000 and the rest zero. The ending was insane. Stay tuned.
Now, well, to the action we go, because as expected, the zombie hordes are here. Foreign Jace gets cut down. I believe it's a mortar from distance. Maybe Jace's, maybe somebody else's. Is able to take down Zeppa. He does have a self-revive. You called it. Resource management. Everything's okay if you're
There's
Zeppa.
another one.
And has another one based on his opponent, giving him a freebie. So thank you, Jace. We appreciate you. Zeppa has 8 eliminations, by the way. Easily will go up into double digits in this map, I can only assume, because everybody wants this building and any other building in zone going into 4th and 5th. Also, eyes on the top left-hand corner of your screen as people fly in. This gulag is closing shortly. This map's about to get a whole lot more dicey.
Okay, good. We saw Gromalok, the randomizer, picked Grom to win, and unfortunately down and out. Maybe able to just snake into the gulag if they had that token available to them. But for now, all eyes on Zeppa, just reaping the area of the lobby. Time is of the essence, though, and I'd be really curious to see if anyone else going to make a play for it. We're just going to dive right on over, not connecting any shots. That's fine. It's kind of quite windy in Urzikstan today.
I mean, at this point, if you're in the area, you know Zeppa's up here. And the problem is it's really hard to jump on him when you're the only player on your team. Now, go to Almond. I'm not sure, but also a rat in this moment. Biding his time. Again, this is the Falcons Mina squad with Almond. Fnatic might not be here, but they might be here in spirit. If Almond can get this win, and LTV rolling up on him is not a great sign, and several vehicles in the area.
Look, I want an open end game, and obviously we're not going to get it, because you imagine how many vehicles just kind of lock it on in, but to just come in as a sub for a roster and then maybe potentially snake away a win in the Solo YOLO, that's a story in itself.
Yeah, we take those. We take those if we're Almond. We'll see, though. A lot of ground to make up. Now, folks, the gulag is officially closed. This is where it's going to get real weird real quick. We still have 63 players remaining. Frankly, that's a hair less than I expected at this point. But based on this zone, there's a decent amount of cover on the fringes of it. The center, though, is that stadium. It's that soccer pitch or football pitch, wherever you're from. I don't care. There's a big field there out in the open. You don't want to be there. You want to be on the edges of it.
I just love how we're back to seeing like thermals, because you know all of the smokes towards the end game.
Yeah.
You want to be able to see. No smokes in the pocket for him, though, and we just have to be a bit more casual. Heeds on the screen. We already saw Gromalok have some issues earlier, but maybe Heeds can clutch it up.
Playing edge of zone as well, looking for maybe a bit of high ground for some info. As per the usual, information is key. Right now, no UAVs to spare and no recon drones either. So this is going to be a tough rotate in with 55 people still in this lobby. But that number is dwindling drastically with this gulag closed.
I think they're all sitting in a Discord chat together and kind of talking about each other, because I don't see Heeds' mouth moving. This is not the comms. We are locked in. We are making that rotation go forward here. And look, here, just now clear it on out. Shut the door. I didn't realize the haunting of Urzikstan had already occurred. And goodbye, Foreign Jace. The read on that.
Wow, all right, Heeds. He's already pulled some clutch moments. That's another one to add to his book. That's 4 kills, by the way. Not that it matters, but fun little stat. LTV behind. And again, we know the end zone. It's basically right where Zeppa is. Heeds is have to circle around probably to the left side, the western side of this zone to swing around potentially.
He's got some audio cues. You know someone's nearby. And when we keep on over, Almond still here trying to play off. It's his enemy dropping in, and they are so close to each other that I could only imagine they will run into each other.
Yeah, kind of on opposite sides of this one at this point. Maybe Almond swings this direction. I don't think so, though. If anything, Heeds might go that direction. We'll see. He's going to try to rotate here. Again, footsteps and everything. We're already down to 36 players, folks. We just lost 20 players in the blink of an eye. There's still a ton on the map and a lot of bridge trolls. The trolls are out. And they're actually not on the bridge. It's actually the building across, picking up Heeds in transition. Heeds is out of here. No gulags to write home about, but Almond is still lying in wait.
Giuseppe finished out in 35th, and well, 34 players, and every player that falls out. The fact is we're about to be in the final 30, and well, there goes those inevitable, oh my God, we're bringing those out. It's been a minute since I've even seen people try to use them.
Bro, what are you talking about? Are you talking about the disruptor things? I don't even know what you're looking at.
Oh
I'm
my God,
scared.
they're not even breaking out
Biffle's
C4s.
dead?
We're getting utility
This is
killed
wild.
by
What's going on?
StukeX.
StukeX takes down Biffle. Biffle's out. The last remaining member of the Falcons is Hisoka. Moving into 7th circle here shortly, and I don't hate Hisoka's position. We play around this bridge for a little while here, but we know the zone's going to pull a hair off of it, so we'll have to push this building next to him. He knows Zeppa's on top of it, and knows there's likely about 7 people in the mix in that. A big layer cake he's going to be jumping into here shortly, as now 20 players remaining on this map. Hisoka has one in his sights, but can't give away his position, can't get shot in the corner. Here's one down below as well. There's people all over the place.
Oh, he's on Dark Knight Demon time here. I mean, look, we only see the forehead cam. He's got the shots coming in. Our information has been given, but with restock, you keep resupplying, and we've got the 2 smokes. We've got the incendiaries. It's going to be brutal, and that trophy system will do wonders for the player across the way, but when you give, you take, and now we got to get away from this position.
Again, the Falcons certainly inevitable as a team. Could one of them pull out this solo YOLO? Hisoka in a bit of trouble. He's going to PA his opponent. Doesn't connect, but it runs him out of that position. Cleans up a trophy likely. Where do you go from here? You know the building, the only building in zone, and you know that there's a player at least on every floor, if not multiple. He's going to make the move here. Where is... Oh, one on the bridge still. The player didn't leave, not fully, just barely out of the mix, and that PA is a hair shallow, but it could go over the top. Hisoka in trouble. Does have a hair of cover, though. Dang.
And Shoka is down and out. Zeppa about to be in the top 10, still on this rooftop, now into the double-digit eliminations. This is crazy. Did not have foresight originally, at least for the current timing. Maybe he grabbed foresight and had it before the gulag and was able to get that information, wins it later, comes flying back on in, and has just claimed this space. But you've got to get through the streaks, right? A lot of people, they're going to throw mortars, they're going to throw bunker busters, they're going to do exactly what they can. But a 1 in 7 chance to take home $50,000 is crazy.
Here we go. Unfortunately, 120th place and 2nd place get the same amount of money. So you've gotten this far. You've made it to top 10. You still have a tall task ahead of you. Pick out a couple in transition. Well done. Flank makes it to top 10 and probably no much further, but a PA on his head. Zeppa's able to rat out to the right-hand side of it just a little bit. What I'm curious about is, does he have PDSs in his pocket? We know the zone's going to actually pull a hair back, I believe. Jackal getting cut down from that Huskers team.
We're not getting fools, though. We never fooled flanked.
You're right.
We never fooled Jackal. We're still 6, though, which means someone else is taking out players. Okay, there goes the full.
Top 5. Not that it matters. Just got to win. Zeppa, you've done all the work thus far. What do you do now? A PA on your head. Of course, you've got a gas mask you can play around with. It's not a durable, though, I don't think, so you don't have a ton of time.
Look, we're just yeeting thermobaric grenades, man. They burn. It's crazy, and we are saving our streaks to bring them on and out. I hear the coughs in. We've got to hit that gas mask done. And we've got to make the play. We've got to stay healthy here, and we're taking a lot of damage. We're going to be a glass cannon, but we get into the water.
Perfect execution. PA for the cover. You smoke and run. You get to the water. You have an angle. Does he know? He's one through the water. Doesn't get a big connect on it. Here, this zone's going to close. Wide out in space. 4 players remaining. Hollow being cut down. Hollow being eliminated. 3 players left. Zeppa has done all the work. He got here first. Can he finish the job? The PDS to try to get the other 2 players to fight each other. One also wrapping. Flank cut down. It is a 1v1. Zeppa, all of the legwork. Can you finish the job? Nearly out of resources. This is looking grim for Zeppa, who's not in zone. He's got to make a play. He's got to connect on the thermobaric tip.
Oh, but what if that was a one-way? And there it is. It's Nickel, your North American wildcard winner, and now your Solo YOLO champ.
Are you kidding me? Nick Cool, with your back against the wall. You barely make it to this stage. You have to win just 1 game to get here. And then you just have to win 1 game to win $50,000? Nick Cool, my man, congratulations. That's unreal.
Without a doubt, comes in, sweeps it. Now that's a VOD review we want to see. The course of action that brings you there. And honestly, the moment we saw Zeppa behind that door, they start taking the pressure from Nicole, and then he kind of walks around, and even though Zeppa tries to smoke forward, it's Nicole who ends it all at the top. Celebrate there for Toronto Ultra.
Solo YOLO is the one place where the journey does not matter. It's only the destination. Unbelievable. Nick Cool.
Let's go!
We love the celebrations, man.
One, bro. We did it in the wild card and we did it in the fucking Solo YOLO! Let's go! Holy shit.
Just wait till that adrenaline comes down. You're just like, oh my God, we took the wild card. I took the Solo YOLO. That makes every bit of Vegas worth it, man. That has got to feel. I told you earlier, I don't even know what it looks like to have $50,000 in my bank account at this point. So to win it off one game of Warzone is kind of insane.
Absolutely unbelievable. I mean, this is the epitome of ice in the veins. To do that back-to-back competitions, Solo YOLO here as a team in the wild card is just absolutely unreal. Nearly at a loss for words. Headed down to the stage. I believe Nico's going to be collecting his check here shortly. My man repping Toronto Ultra. Proud of you, dog. I've had so much conversations with this kid. It's unreal that they got here. The roster mania, the team, Waldo, Colony, 2K, they put the team together at the last second to get to this stage. And then Nick Cool does it. Let's head down to the stage with Miles and Nick Cool to hear from our Solo YOLO champion.
Well, as you would imagine, he's pretty excited after that one. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a big round of applause for Nick. Congratulations, our Solo YOLO champion. How you doing, man?
Bro, unreal, man. Unreal. My voice is gone, man. I'm gonna need a big weekend for tomorrow.
You got a big day, and you've not just got a big day tomorrow, you've also got a very big check. We're gonna have it brought out in just a moment, but dude, how do you even describe what just happened?
I don't even know, man. I'm gonna have to rewatch that, you know, with the fams in the background. My family's here, man. We're gonna rewatch that tonight. I don't even know what to say.
Well, you gotta find a place to put this as well. Congratulations once again, Nick. Your Solo YOLO champion, $50,000 richer for not coming in second.
Just
All right, Solo YOLO winner is in, and it is Nick Cool making it happen. And man, that has to feel so good. We got a lot of money on the desk, man, and a lot of money coming out for $50,000 for Nickel. Nick, or Dantro, it's been a long day. Dantro, talk to me as we are just throwing money around, literally $100 bills. You were losing your mind when Nick Cole won that 1v1 at the end.
So not only is Nick Cool a phenomenal player, he's also like actually a very good friend of mine. And to see him clutch that up, dude, whew, I'm just a fan of Warzone, man, and I love seeing him. And you heard him even say it in that celebration. They won the wild card map of the NALCQ. That's not how they wanted to be here, but it's how they got here.
That's
and
right.
for him to be able to come in and win the Solo YOLO is insane. Might I add, a mouse and keyboard player, one of the